Hi everyone, this is Salvi with your VTuber news today. Before we get into the news, please hit the subscribe, like, and maybe even hit the bell notification icon, and let's get into the first story that we have today. Adora Fortune is a VTuber who is a part of VOLS agency, VOLS Gen 2, with Kune Chisato and Viora Weishart. She had something recently that happened. If you don't remember, she was, when that fertility meme, about the pills, the fertility pills and that kind of stuff was going around the VTuber sphere, going around with VTubers, she did it as well. And she got in trouble with VOLS. She was actually forced to apologize for saying that kind of stuff by VOLS. Or it wasn't really verified that it was VOLS, but why else would she apologize? Because everyone else was doing it. It had to have been the agency. Now, some agencies are very, very restrictive in what you can do, what you can say when it comes to memes and things like that. And it seems like VOLS was one of them. So those types of things can sour the mood. And I have a feeling that that might be, again, this is a rat from me, that might be a reason why we have this announcement. She has graduated. Says, thank you for everything, for the warmth and love you've all shown me. Thank you for letting me be your high priestess, even for a moment. Let's all have the best 2 weeks of our lives together before I depart for my temple on April 12th, 2025. So she is graduating pretty soon, in 2 weeks. Unlike, others like Mume who's graduating in about a month, she's graduating in 2 weeks. The fact that this is very short kind of tells me that, yeah, she just doesn't want to be there anymore. But again, that is my rat, not verified any other way. To my love wicks, the VOLS community, and to everyone reading this, before anything else, I want to express my deepest gratitude for all the love, support, and kindness you've shown me over the past 4 months. Being here, being Adora, has been the light of my life, and that will never change no matter what. So she's only been there for 4 months. So that shows you that something happened. I'd like to announce that I will be graduating April 12th, 2025. I will be returning to the forest in Temple Dazen, as my goddess has called for me to return to her service as her high priestess. Unless she just means in this past year. Unless she means in the past year. Let me just double check. No, she did just join 2024, 12/14. So it only has been 4 months. So it is crazy. Only 4 months and she's already graduating. Something's going on. And it says, being your high priestess has been a dream come true. I will always treasure the memories that we have made, the laughter we have shared, the warmth you have given me. Thank you for being part of this journey with me, for believing in me, and for creating a space where I will always feel at home. Please remember that no matter where our paths lead, we will always be under the same blue sky. I also want to extend my heartfelt thanks to VOLS team for supporting my decision to pursue new opportunities and for allowing me to leave with grace. This is a very graceful leave, and I am glad that VOLS is not like terminating or anything like that they are actually letting her leave. Not an easy choice, but ultimately I felt it was the right one for me. I ask that you continue to show kindness to everyone. If you have any questions, please direct them to VOLS management rather than the other talents, because the talents are going to be suffering themselves, in my opinion. So yeah, she says, following graduation, my channel and social media will remain public, but will no longer be updated. Until then, let's make these last 2 weeks together truly special. So that is nice that VOLS gave her the option of keeping everything, since she's graduating, keeping everything as is. It's going to be as is. Memberships, if they were there, are going to be canceled, of course, or refunded, and things like that. So, VOLS themselves, VOLS official, made an announcement as well in regards to this. It says, Dear VOLS and Adora Fortune fans, we are sharing news today that Adora Fortune has made the decision to pursue new opportunities outside of VOLS, and farewells are never easy. We fully respect and support her choice and are incredibly grateful for the time she has spent with us and the joy she has brought to the community. Adora has brought so much kindness, energy, and heart to both her community and VOLS. Her dedication to creating a welcoming space for her fans has been inspiring, and we could not be prouder of everything she has accomplished during her time with us. Though this chapter is coming to an end, her commitment to her fans and her memories she has created will always be cherished. As she embarks on her next journey, we hope that you continue to support her and celebrate all that she has accomplished. We look forward to sending her off with the love and appreciation during her final stream on April 12th. Following her graduation, Adora's YouTube channel will remain public, though memberships will end on May 12th, and her official merchandise sales will also conclude then. Thank you for being a part of this community and for your continued support of Adora and VOLS. So this is also a positive message. This is very good to see from an agency. They wish her well, they thank her for everything she's done, and, wish her safe travels. That is, at the very least, the very least they could do for her, and they actually went and did it. Unlike Company A and other people, you know, other black label agencies that I call them, whatever, those are the ones with black marks. Those are the ones you watch out for. But VOLS, like others, makes mistakes here and there. The management will make mistakes, and at the very least, they're letting her leave gracefully. With Adora Fortune having announced that they are going to be graduating soon, in at least April 11th, around there, which is about 2 weeks from when this announcement was made, she goes and talks a little bit about what it felt to be Adora, and at least having some kind of conversation with her community.
Being Adora has been life-changing for me. It has brought me the dearest friends I have in the whole world. People who stood by my side in times of difficulty and hardship, and it has brought me all of you. My loved wicks who have believed in me and stayed by my side through everything. And although there have been difficulties and pain, I would have done it all over again if it meant meeting all of you again. If it meant being able to be Adora, even for just a fleeting moment, I would do it again in a heartbeat. To my dear friends who are in chat, I see you guys. To my dear friends, thank you for being my rock and my support through everything. Thank you for loving me unconditionally. Thank you for supporting and loving me unconditionally. I will always, always be so grateful that I got to meet all of you in this life. And
of course, it is a very emotional time for her. She continues on to, thank everybody, and it is not easy. She was only there for 4 months, so it's not easy.
I went to multiple temples in Japan, and I remember I would pray at every single one. At every single temple that I visited. My one wish above everything else was that I would be able to be Ichiso Mama's daughter, and I'm so happy that that came true. Ichiso Mama, thank you for creating me, for giving me my form. Thank you for being my mama, for letting me be your daughter. Without you, there wouldn't be any Adora, so I will always, always be your daughter. Thank you for letting me be part of your family.
So yeah, it was a very, very painful decision for her to make. It doesn't seem like it was just like, okay, I'm not going to be that anymore. That's fine. I'm out. I'm off doing my own thing. I'm not going to worry about that anymore. No, this is a painful thing for her. And I've already mentioned in other parts of the video about what my thoughts are. But here I wanted to give you guys a little bit of what she thought herself and her words thanking everybody who supported her. Strawb, or Darning Strawb, is a VTuber who is the wife, I believe now, of Rev Says Desu. And we are going to take a look at something that she has right now. She has an announcement, a big announcement for her community at least. Let's take a look. The announcement is, after much thought, I've decided that I will no longer be a full-time content creator. She's not graduating, people. She's just going to be, taking more time for herself. Means I won't have a schedule anymore. Uploads and streams will happen randomly when I feel up for it. Please trust that this isn't a decision I'm taking lightly. I've been so grateful to be full-time content creator since 2021. You have made this journey incredible, but lately I've realized being a full-time creator just isn't what I want anymore. It's been tough to admit this to myself or anyone else, especially because I love you all so much, and I never want to let you down. But the truth is, I haven't been very happy for a while with my VTubing activities. I am hopeful that this change will help me make things better. I don't have everything figured out yet, but I know this change is what I need right now. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your endless support. I feel so lucky to have this amazing community. I'm not disappearing, just shifting how I do things. Love you all, Strawb. So yeah, she is shifting things, and that is a good decision to make, as people have said down here. Good luck, Strawb. Wishing you well in whatever you hold. Rev, which is, her husband, says, I think I speak for everyone in your community when I say we want you to do what's best for your well-being, which will ultimately transfer to more fun and enjoyable content as well. Captain Cosmo, Advanced GG, We support you no matter what life takes you. She's an advanced GG partner, of course. Tadakuri. I haven't consumed your streams in a while, but you know they all wish her the best. That is what matters. What matters is wishing them the best. Saiiren, who, as you can see here, is a VTuber who has 32.6k followers on Twitter, more on Twitch and such. She is doing 6 anime one-shot, 24 streamers, 6 DMs, basically Dungeon Masters, I believe. It's going to be a Dungeons & Dragons charity event, 28th, 29th, and 30th of March. And here we go. Host of Saiiren Dungeon Masters are going to be, as you can see here, Cakelet, Tormented by Gnomes, Vance Van Greed, Volpixie, Sci-Fry, and Frederick Knudsen. And of course, the teams are going to be here. The Dungeon Master is here. Death Note, March 28th. It's going to be these players here. Blur Flavors, Domix, Saiiren, Project Melody. It's going to be for the American Heart Association. This other one, Gundam Enemy One Shot on March 28th. You're going to have Saiiren, Surefor, Leisuren, and Meika, Garrick, and Sci-Fry. You have here on Saturday, March 29th, Vance Van Greed, Fifi, Garrick, Saiiren, and Rinako. Basically, Saiiren's going to be in all of them, I believe. And of course, you have here Tormented by Gnomes, Blau, Blur Flavors, Cab Kal, Leizushen, Saiiren. Sorry, I have issues with a little bit of the typeset that they have here. Volpixie is going to be doing the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Kyle, Porcelain Maid, Saiiren, and Project Melody again. And I believe that is the final ones of there. Of course, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are the days that it's going to happen. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and adjust based on yours. This is a good one because I think it is like the charity season for a lot of people. A lot of people have been doing charities lately, and it's nice to see another indie VTuber do some charity as well. Weebcon is coming up, and Suto or Suto-san is having special guests join them. Will be joining us on Friday. Spite VTuber will join on Friday, April 18th, the official gamersupps booth at the expo floor. And here you go. There's a virtual meet and greet with Spite, virtual meet and greet with Tob as well, who's going to be joining them. Orchid 8, gamersupps, other things there. You have these wonderful women as well that are going to be joining. You have, of course, Savi Senpai, Vex the Sun Eater, Suko the Angel, and Slice of Toma. They're all going to be joining on Saturday at different times. These are large VTubers in their own rights. So, of course, the meet and greets are going to be full. There are going to be a lot of people having meet and greets, the virtual meet and greets for many of them. Actual meet and greets being there for some of them as well. All of them are going to be here, as you can see here. Virtual meet and greet for them. In-person meet and greet for Victoria. In-person meet and greet for Suko. In-person meet and greet for Toma. So they're all there. Some are going to be doing virtual. Some are going to be doing in-person meet and greets, as you can see here. And of course, the gamersupps booth is where it is. I believe Victoria has been a part of the gamersupps booth, at least before. I do know they've been part of Uwu Market booths before. Uwu Market has their own issues with security and stuff like that I think happened during Off-Kai, I believe, or something like that. There were their own issues there. But that's neither here nor there for this one. This is, of course, wonderful to see. Wonderful to see them have this type of stuff and be able to do these types of things. We have Holostars, of course, who have been getting on the EN side Armis and that type of stuff. They've been getting good things. They've been getting their 3Ds. JP is slowly but surely getting their new outfits, slowly but surely getting new stuff going out there. I do like showing it to you guys, and this is Kishido Temma, not Tenma Miami, which I got confused before when someone mentioned their name. This is the VTuber here. They have a little ferret, it looks like, on the side there. They have different styles, different designs. Very cute.
ね、ちょっと伸びたかな、髪型はね。で、
So this is their little look here with the sweater. Their full sweater. They have a pillow. And they can take it off. Take it off! Take it off! No, they can take off the sweater itself for pajama. It's like for more relaxing streams, I guess. They can use that for more relaxing streams, and they can use their other stuff for just other type of streams. He also does have a sweater on there. You know, things like that. I've had those types of sweaters. They can be very comfy. The loose sweaters, loose fitting sweaters can actually be very comfy. They can allow that pocket of heat to stay within your, like right there at your body. And of course, You know, he shows off everything that, like winks, the different designs for the face, glasses, that type of stuff, different things that he can do with whatever he has. And of course, there's always merch as well. There's merch available at the Hololive shop for them, the regular stuff, you know, acrylic stands, keychains, that type of thing is usually sold there. And a voice pack. Of course, with the limited edition, you usually get a signed autograph as well. So, of course, if you want to go for that, you can go to Hololive Pro Shop and go and take a look there. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between, whether you show your face or don't, or which most VTubers don't, but if you do, you're still a VTuber as long as you have the VTuber avatar going around and doing things. So let's talk about that today. We're talking about Pande, an Oni VTuber / cosplayer, so they do a little bit of face camming as well, but of course, they do have their VTuber side, as you can see here. This is Oni VTuber, cosplayer, creator, cutest D-Gen you'll ever meet. And let's take a look at this one here. So yeah, they do a little bit of... So yeah, they do a little bit of everything there. And here's something that they did recently.
Alright. Come here, ho.
Get away from me.
Did. He did.
Let me get this bat. I'm gonna beat that boy with a bat. Alright, come here.
I guess that's I didn't know Repo had like a fighting mechanic. I know you can do stuff like to mess with each other, but like that looks like an arena, like a specific arena that you would use to fight against each other. Once again, thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you again. Pande Kuwu, whichever one it ends up being. I do apologize if I mispronounced it. That's the way it happens sometimes with me. Do appreciate you, and I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.